God, man.
Thank you for saving us from Devil's Breath.
The good luck card from when I left the people there. And Jameson. If I ever find time to read it. Still not sure if opening this would set the Sandman free, but I'm in no hurry to find out. This article blaming Spider-Man for electro-killing cops was the last straw. I had to quit taking pictures that helped Jameson print lies about me. Almost forgot I bought this snow globe for Aunt May. Rhino almost killed me until I broke this chip off his horn and figured out what his costume's made of. Still wasn't easy to beat him. Rhino almost killed me until I broke this chip off his horn and figured out what his costume's made of. Still wasn't easy to beat him. My back still aches just thinking about it. Superheroing doesn't leave much time for good hygiene. MJ wrote this article in the school paper about student protest. One of these days I'll work out a fabric that warps sound and light waves. A stealth suit would really come in handy. I beat this wrestler right after getting my powers. Never had that much money before in my life. Or since, come to think of it. Oh! Oh man! I meant to wash this gym shirt 6 years ago! P.U. The infamous dumpling recipe. Oh yeah, that blind guy gave me his card in case Spider-Man ever needs a lawyer. Wait, hold on. If he's blind, how did he know I was Spider-Man? Tried mixing up a prototype web fluid at Oscorp while Harry had his internship there. Didn't work. That place has always been bad luck for me. Spider plushie! Oh, a toy designer made this prototype to get me to license my likeness. Too bad there's no way to get paid without revealing my identity. All I did was save this kid's balloon from floating away, and he made me this. It's the little things that make it all worth it.
Hello there. I also completed the other game on Ultimate. Forgot to stream though.
The hard word. Oh my God!
Officers respond. Witness report of an active drug deal. Incident is active near Grand Central.
But I think this group of Sable agents is locking people up and straight up robbing them.
You mean asset seizure? That's for drug dealers, mobsters.
Yeah, well, they're applying it to anyone with nice cars or jewelry.
Which just makes them criminals. Treat them like it.
Get him on the ground! Watch my back!
Hold up. More. I will after I do stuff here. I'm doing this on the easiest difficulty because I just want to get the last suit. I haven't gotten in a whole year. Yeah, that guy sunk.
Guys, I just talked to your boss. She said you could take the rest of the day off. I swear! Bad news. More Sable guys. Good news? There is no good news.
Spider-Man, that Sable's gone rogue before. Sable International's got their hands too full to do anything about it, but they don't care if we do.
I was gonna take him down anyway, but this makes it more fun. Thanks.
Bring him down! Joel, we're in trouble!
Great! More of them! Look, I may consider surrendering if you let me flare the siren on the way to lockup! You guys just won't stop! Tell Silver Sable I said I'm not interested! And this is really getting stalkerish!
Wait.
Ready?
Didn't reset. I just gotta create a new save file. And when I complete stuff with that save file, this one gets canceled to here. So that's why. Die!
That took longer than it should have.
Captain, all the people in the cells are out. We've got their property back.
Good. And Sable International swears they're going to prosecute that squad. I'll believe it when I see it. Spider-Man, good news. The mayor finally cracked the whip on Sable International. No more locking up New Yorkers without due process of law.
Guess they figured out it was a PR disaster. For once, we got a clean win.
Well, not quite. I hear rank-and-file Sable agents blame you for stopping the gravy train. They'll be gunning for you even harder now, and no one's going to stop them.
By now, I think it'd freak me out more if nobody was gunning for me. Let them come. I'll be ready.
Okay, Pete. This lab has feeders to lure in birds and analyze their droppings. Yeah, that's right. I got an MBA to test bird poop. Seriously though, you probably know that birds carry diseases that affect people, and we need to make sure they're healthy. You know, I really wish I was there to hear your finest toilet humor on this one.
Uh-oh. The pigeons are infected with a serious strain of avian flu. And it's already mutated to a form that can spread to humans. Okay. I've had everything I needed to make a vaccine. Gotta spread it fast, or the pigeons will be like rats with the bubonic plague. My best bet's dispersing it at 3 major migration points. Luckily, the station told me where they are. First migration point's in a park. Pigeons put up with me swinging through their territory, so I owe them a favor. Never have bird poop missions.
The good work.
Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. The spray won't bother people or other animals, but it'll cure the pigeons. Or trigger the zombie pigeon apocalypse. One more left. I wonder what Jameson will make of this. Spider-Man spreads chemtrails seems like a good bet. I like helping animals. They don't call me a menace or shoot at me or anything. I wonder if it'd be stretching things if I added veterinarian to my resume. Okay, that should work fast. I'd better scan some pigeons to make sure. That did it. No zombie pigeons. Sorry, Spider-Man. Huh. Nikola Tesla fed pigeons here. So did Harry's mom. Remember her bringing us. Wish I could tell Harry, but he's not answering calls, texts, anything.
No, it isn't. Wait, it is? Okay.
All units, 1030. Armed robbery in progress. Incident is active near Longacre. Over.
Daily Bugle.
Okay, chill.
Love it.
Hey, Spider-Man!
I'll do this one first.
Jameson's right. You put on a big show, but all you do is leave a mess behind for everyone else.
What brought this up?
You know?
Fisk is gonna get off.
I doubt that. We got decades worth of evidence on the big guy.
Not anymore. Evidence truck got hit on the way to lockup. Whatever was on those hard drives is as good as gone.
Big Willie isn't getting off that easy. I'll get those drives back. Okay, think. All processed evidence has RFID tracking tags applied. I should be able to find the hard drives if I track the tags. Gotta move fast. I make fun of Jameson, but his constant bad-mouthing me really hits home with some people. I mean, Fisk's men steal the drives from the cops and somehow that's my fault? Well, the important thing is to make sure Fisk doesn't get away with this. Love it. Beautiful. Just in time. Doesn't look like they've wrecked the drives yet. Time to ruin Willie's welcome home party. Sleep it off.
Anybody? Dano. The spider got me. I'm getting wet. I've got eyes on Spider-Man. It's the end for you. No.
That's it? I've seen people fight harder over a new smartphone. The drives aren't damaged. Perfect. Now I just need to return this to the Hell's Kitchen precinct. Wish I could see Willie's face when he finds out about this. I'll bet he chokes on his prison Bordeaux. Fisk isn't going anywhere. I've got the missing drives.
Wait a sec. So you just happen to know where to find them? Maybe you and the Kingpin really are working together.
Wow, really? Steal him and bring him right back? You don't think I have better things to do with my time? Uh-oh.
Rockets! Take cover! Hey, a little overkill, don't you think? They're throwing everything they've got at us. All this for hard drives? Haven't you guys ever heard of the cloud? Damn it, where's our backup? And they'll have to go through me to get to you. Mobsters carpooling? I'll say this for Fisk, at least he's eco-friendly. Hold still!
Damn. Some of Fisk's men must have made it up top.
Where are the drives? Go to hell. Wrong answer, pig. Anybody comes here? I see him!
Spider-Man, I'm sorry. I was wrong about you. Jameson can go to hell.
Much appreciated, officer.
One question. Is it true you're from another world?
Yeah, it's called Queens. See ya.
I've got a couple stations measuring air pollution. The idea is to catch the, contaminants before they reach toxic levels. Between you and me, I think Oscorp wants this to fail because it might show they're polluting.
The amount of polycyclic hydrocarbons in the air is way too high. And rising. If it keeps getting worse, people could die. Particles are concentrating in trouble spots, like mini clouds of smog. I'll swing through them and get samples, then trace them to the source. Nasty as they are, I gotta swing right through those clouds. For these clouds to be visible to the naked eye, the level of toxins must be up there. And gotcha! I'm getting some good stuff. Well, good samples of bad stuff anyway. Got it. Feels like I'm breathing from a tailpipe. Huh. The toxin's coming from two types of cars. And a faulty smokestack. I better get photos. Great light on that one.
Did you say hi to my kid? Did you say hi to my kid?
Get the hell out of me!
Perfect. Best smokestack picture I ever took. The Department of Environmental Protection will take it from here. Maybe I should make a green spider costume for Earth Day. Well, Harry Station just stopped a public health crisis. Oscorp's gonna have a hard time arguing it's not useful.
Okay.
Took a bullet from the cops back when they thought I was working with Electro. Good thing textbooks are thick. Too bad they're also expensive. Took a bullet from the cops back when they thought I was working with Electro. Good thing textbooks are...
Folks, you know I'm not one to promote conspiracy theories. Except ones I think are worthy of further discussion, like this one. I've heard reports of Spider-Man hovering around radio towers. At first, I thought he was sabotaging them. But a far more alarming possibility came to mind. In his misguided delusion that he is protecting us, is he hacking into all our conversations? Business deals, credit card transactions, those personal calls with the wife when you're on a long, lonely book tour. I mean, when one is on a book tour, I wasn't talking about myself. I don't do that sort of thing, and anyone who thinks they have recordings of me doing it is wrong.
Alexei, I've followed your career with great interest. The world sees you as a witless dull.
Arresting people for peaceful protest? None on my watch. Hey, you do know you're the bad guys here, right?
Of protesters. What's happening to this city?
Sorry!
Report of an assault in progress. Need immediate response at Union Square.
Can I get an autograph?
Taller. What's his problem?
Spider-Man. So my tracker picked up some more people who were at the party and might have gotten, you know.
This is Ethan Albright, a biochem TA. Didn't show up for class. My software picked him up in a photo, but there's other pics from the same location and he's gone.
Still our best shot. I'll try to find the place. Thanks. Philip's photo is my only lead again. I gotta find this location. The picture shows elevated train tracks, like the ones up in East Harlem. Philip's photo is my only lead again. I gotta find this location. The picture shows elevated train tracks, like the ones up in East Harlem.
Spider-Man, I talked to Carlos. He felt fine until he got to the barbecue. Whatever happened to him kicked in after the Halloween party.
A delayed reaction. That's not good. There could be corrupted walking time bombs all over Manhattan. Police corruption is frightening. Literally no one's safe. I'm used to hostile New Yorkers, but this is a whole new level. Good thing I've got Philip on my side. This is it. No corrupted students, but it looks like they've been here. What happened?
Bunch of maniacs going wild. They were high or something. Ran off up the street.
Gotta find them before someone gets hurt a lot worse. Looks like there's a bridge at the end of the tracks.
Help!
There they are. Time to end this.
Please, help us!
L trains could mean Harlem.
You're one of them.
Lee corrupted a lot of people at the Halloween party. The sooner I get you guys back to normal, the better.
What's the say down there?
Ah! Door's locked. No time to be polite about it. I think that's it.
I was just drinking my latte, thinking about this one time I got mugged. And I saw this big crowd.
You should be fine now. Though maybe you should switch to decaf. I see elevated train tracks. Those are northeast of ESU.
Hey, Pete, do you remember that steam pipe explosion when we were kids? Well, that's what Mom built this station to prevent. It monitors the pressure in the pipes and pinpoints trouble spots.
There's a dangerous pressure buildup happening now. I've got to do something about it fast. Oscorp's satellites take seismic images of what's under the streets. If I hit the ground hard enough in the right spots, they can show me the high pressure points. Pressure like this usually means clogged release valves. Once I find them, I should be able to jar the clogs loose with another ground pound. Got my lenses tuned to the research station. High pressure will show up red, normal is blue. Okay, time to move. I've got to drop onto the street hard to generate enough force. Found a trouble spot.
It really is here.
If Oscorp was actually using Harry's station, they'd have found the problem before it got this bad. Of course, if there is an explosion, they'll blame it on Harry. Did it! But that's not the only danger zone. I need to locate the other pressure points. Better hit the ground somewhere else to get a reading. I don't have much time.
Hey, Stevie, check it out.
No regular microphone. You want to stay out of there.
Fixed it. But we're not out of the woods yet. Gotta hurry. There's the spot.
My mom, that weird thing happened.
Hey, hey! Hey, hey!
You know, a 4-day weekend coming on. Almost fell asleep.
Watch it! You're my hero.
Always helps to take the pressure off. Wish it was that easy for life in general. Harry's station prevented a major explosion. They can't justify closing it down now. Not a bad day.
Hello. Okay.
Pete, my mom was a big believer in the city's steam heating. It's better for the environment than fossil fuel.
Hello, Destroyzilla.
Pressure can lead to deadly explosions. This station was designed to monitor the pressure in specific buildings. Help me show Oscorp it's worth the cost. Please.
Harry's really invested in preserving his mother's legacy. And who can blame him? There's been a sharp rise in the pressure in some nearby buildings. The problem seems to be caused by faulty regulators. I've got to break them off before the pressure gets too high. And the building explodes. The city will replace the regulators I break. There's no time to do this the polite way. Luckily, the regulators are on the exterior. A well-placed web shot should take them out. What do you bet Jameson's gonna leave his show tomorrow with a Spider-Man vandalizes building story? Can't leave any of them. Just takes one to cause a blast. Too many people in these buildings. No time to evacuate. It's up to me. Reki,
breaking these won't cause any serious problems. The city can fix them easily. Okay, better head to the roof and make sure the pressure's vented properly. Nary a peep from my spider sense. Maybe one's safe. I better get out of here before someone asks me to pay for all this. This piece of Mysterio's helmet gave me ideas for my eye lenses. Go ahead, sue me, fishbowl head.
Officers engaged with armed suspects. Multiple shots fired. Nearest
Have you ever been
officer,
driving
please
along,
proceed to
going to
Manhattanville.
work or church, minding your own business, when suddenly, bam, you hit a pothole, damaging...
Found you. I think they sell rare wine here. She's branching out. Gotta try and get ahead of her.
Police vehicles under armed assault. Witness reported location as Sugar Hill.
Wish I knew who made this comic about me. Kid's got a future.
I'm starting to think you guys don't like Rikers much.
Spider-Man! Take him down! Don't let him get any more of us!
It's like herding cats. Cats with felony convictions. Excuse me, pardon me?
Bring it in and blow it up! Yes, watch it!
What can I do for my mom?
Closer.
Lady, hey,
Over here! Hold it!
Report of a break-in. Unknown if suspects are armed. Nearest officer, proceed to Robinson.
You don't want to...
Ever hear of knocking?
Okay, beginning to think we're outmatched here! This ain't even fair!
So, we're all going to jail. Where I bet you'll be as good at breaking out as you were at breaking in. Maybe night. Yuri, I've got eyes on a mob of Rikers escapees. They're hunkered down for the long haul.
I'll send a team. But with all this going on, it might take a while to get enough of my people together.
I don't want to think about what these guys could do in the meantime. I'll handle it.
Heard something. No snoring now.
Spider-Man's here! It's over for you! Take him out! Put a field in!
Jake was streaming.
Everyone be nice to the new guys. You'll be double bunking.
Here you go.
Don't let him psych you out. Oh, sorry, my grip wasn't ready. Can you back up, guys? Go out and come back in again.
Hey, he's winning!
Spider-Man, from what I can tell, factions that existed within Rikers have stayed together now that they're out.
Explains why they're forming multiple strongholds instead of just one big one. They don't trust each other.
Works to our advantage. They're clumped together, but not so many they can't be dealt with.
Easy for you to say. I gotta go. Reinforcements! We sure are a lot of guys really eager to go back to prison! More? How many guys does Rikers hold anyway?
He ain't so tough! Someone get him down here!
All clear for the cleanup crew. Tell locals they can go to the bodega now.
Nice work. Things are hard enough in this city without it turning into a giant prison yard. Good news. A Rikers escapee we picked up says they've stopped establishing bases.
What brought that on?
You. They decided the bases make them too easy to find. They've gone back on the run. Smaller groups.
Picking them off a few at a time takes longer, but it's safer. Especially for New York.
Exactly. Nice going.
Mott Street, the main street of Chinatown. Touristy, but fun. The Williamsburg Bridge. A convenient route to someplace else I can't afford to live.
Folks, I have received unsettling reports of Spider-Man in our public parks, where children play, apparently stalking pigeons. Yes, wild pigeons. You may wonder if he's gone insane. A perfectly...
You're in timeout. You'd think Sable would be grateful for me saving their butts. And you'd be wrong.
Disable control. Requesting update from Bowery. APC under fire. Repeat, we are taking fire.
But important. It measures toxins in the air, way more sensitive than anything the city has. Bad air hits children and the elderly first. This was a big one for my mom.
If his data is accurate, there's way too much sulfur dioxide in the air. I have a spidey hunch this is caused by inefficient engine exhaust. If I get some fresh samples, I can identify the make and model and report them. Okay, got that one. This can't be good for me. Nice. Just need a few more samples. Oh, that one smelled. Just a couple more. Got it. One more should do it. Oh, don't die, don't die. That's it. Phew. Okay. Looks like we have 3 guilty parties. I'll need to get pictures of them for proof.
No, I think it's actually the whole screen.
Taking pictures. Just like the old Bugle days. Life was so much simpler back then. One down. That's a keeper.
the hat trick. All set. That'll get a recall ordered, courtesy of your Earth-friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Over here! Ow! Hey!
What else? What else? What else?
We got this fight.
All units, a truck carrying an armed explosive is evading pursuit. Location is north of Houston. Over.
Okay, this one confounded me for a while. Apparently Spider-Man's been seen throughout the city tampering with steam regulators. Aside from generally being a vandal and a troublemaker, why would he do this?
Funny, my fear of heights didn't go away when I got my powers. Had to climb to the top of the Empire State to get over that.
Hey, Spider-Man, there's another missing student. Latest MIA is Steve Hopkins. What worries me about him is some guys from Tombstone's gang started dealing in his neighborhood recently. Steve hated that. It's a nice area, but he was too scared to do anything.
If he's corrupted, he might take out his anger on them, and he's the one who'd get hurt.
This is the last picture Steve put up before he went silent. I couldn't find anything more recent.
Huh, pretty sure... This is the Upper West Side. I think... I need to head north. Huh. Pretty sure this is the Upper West Side. I think I need to head north. Philip, what can you tell me about Steve?
He's a little guy. Wouldn't hurt to fly. I'm not sure he could if he wanted to.
Sounds like these dealers would crush him. And a little guy might burn out quicker. I better hurry. This Steve guy sounds like he's all responsibility but no power. I hope I can get there in time. Tombstone's gang might not be as bulletproof as their boss, but they're almost as deadly. There's the park. The photo must have been taken around here somewhere. Supposedly, Fisk made his fortune selling these spices. I mean, they're good, but not that good.
Ooh, do the hand thing! Hey, you got some kind of skin condition with that stupid suit or something? Cleaning or something?
So I'm looking for a park by the water, northwest of ESU. I think that's the spot, over by those trees.
You got a death wish? Hey, fellas, let's take college boy to school.
That corrupted guy bit off more than he could chew. Guess I have to rescue him before I cure him. Those guys are armed. Maybe I can take some of them quietly. Surprise! All clear, Steve. Let's get... Steve! Come on, I just saved you! This is what they call tough love.
Oh, God. What did I do? I always had a problem with those guys, but... tonight I wanted to kill them. In ways I don't even want to think about.
Don't worry, this wasn't your fault. These cameras aren't cheap. If Felicia's really strapped, why is she leaving them lying around?
I love making you chase me, Spider. Someday I might even let you catch me. Just not today.
There it is. Black Cat does enjoy playing games with people. Especially me.
Has anyone else heard reports of Spider-Man literally seeking out clouds of smog to swing through? Is this the behavior of a sane individual? I'll tell you what I think is going on here. When I was a lad, there was a problem with juvenile delinquents sniffing glue to get high. Knowing Spider-Man's weak moral character and thrill-seeking personality, I'd guess the same principle is at work here. But inhaling toxic substances also damages the brain, which actually explains a lot about Spider-Man. He's swinging through the city hopped up on smog.
Spider-Man can do it, why not me?
We don't need you here right now, right?
This station may be safe, because it's helping test an Oscorp military application, cloaking tech. But I don't love using armed drones to test it. Someone might get hurt.
Not if I'm the one who tests it. Let's see if I can integrate the cloaking tech with my suit. Success! Energy field interferes with my web gadgets. Not exactly a keeper. Uh-oh. Those armed drones are malfunctioning. They're dangerous. And the self-destruct signal's not working from here. But cloaked, I can get close enough to trigger the destruct mechanism. That drone didn't go far. I'll download its data before I wreck it, so they can ID the problem. Okay, I need to get within 10 meters of the drone to stop it. And I'll need to be cloaked. Nailed it. Now I've got to go visible again so I can swing to the others. Gotcha. Boom! Sorry, drone, but your data lives on. Better you than me. Didn't see it coming, did you? I'm always breaking stuff. Another one bites the dust. Scratch one drone. Are these armed drones even legal? Stealth Spidey strikes again. Stealth mode was fun, but it's not worth losing my webs over. Hopefully Oscorp will figure out armed drones in Manhattan are not a good idea. But I'm not holding my breath. Now they've got the data they need. And the stealth tech is promising, even if it needs work. I think Harry's station is safe. And if they ever work the bugs out, maybe I'll whip myself up a stealth suit.
Reports of mugging is in progress. Report came in from Lenox Hill.
This is one of my labs that monitors water quality. Any nasty stuff gets in, it tells you. I wanted to check on it myself, but there's just never enough time.
Feels like Harry's not telling me something. I hope he's okay. That algae's already killing fish. And if I don't stop it, it'll work its way up the food chain fast. I whipped up a virus that'll attack it in Harry's lab. But I need a sample of the algae to make it work. Gotta get to the lake, stat. I know, I'm a jerk.
Hey, Spider-Man! I just launched an app that's a daily live trivia game show. I'd love to have you.
Got it. Now I need to crack the cell walls, and the only way I can do that in time is with G-Force. The quick and dirty way to apply G-Force is jump off a tall building. And the tallest one around is Oscorp. Wish I could do this in a lab, but there's no time. Jump the gun. Got nervous, I guess. Woo! Got it! Now I just have to do it again. I am not eager to... Got an itchy web finger. Not low enough. Not low enough.
Sorry.
Wait till Mom sees this. Dude, what's up?
Hey, you got some kind of skin condition under that stupid suit or something?